Hello guys, today I'm gonna talk about why Brazil is the most underrated country in the world. First of all, let's talk about UFC. Brazil is the second country with more UFC titles in the world. And Brazil has 16 more titles than the third country with more titles. And this means a lot. And well, still talking about the UFC, Brazil had a fighter called Royce Gracie, and he won not only the first UFC championship, but 3 of the first 4 UFC championships. And well, he used to fight using his knowledge on Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and after that, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu became extremely famous worldwide. Now let's change the sport. Let's talk about soccer. Brazil is definitely the best country when we talk about soccer. Is the biggest World Cup winner with 5 titles. Brazil had the biggest GOAT of this sport called Pelé, and we always created amazing talented players like Ronaldinho, Romário, Rivaldo, sorry for this noise, Ronaldo Fenômeno, Kaká, Neymar, Garrincha, and Adriano, and Givanildo, known as Hulk. So Brazil, was always known as the country of the talented players, and I'm really proud in this part to be Brazilian because I love soccer. Now, talking about volleyball, Brazil is the second nation with more golden medals in the Olympics when we talk about feminine and masculine category in the Olympic Games. So volleyball is extremely competitive. You have a lot of major league in Europe, in Brazil, in other countries in South America. So being good at it, it means a lot. In Brazil it is. Now, let's talk about other 2 sports. And well, these sports were added to the last Olympic Games, and well, the first one that I'm going to talk about is surf, and Brazil won the first ever golden medal of surf with the Brazilian surfer Ítalo Ferreira. And it wasn't an American guy, it wasn't an Australian guy, it was a Brazilian guy, so this means a lot. And on skateboarding, Brazil was the second country with more medals, only behind Japan. And Brazilians are extremely badass because it's not a Brazilian thing, skateboarding, and the same way we could be the second country with more medals in this sport. So it was a great victory. Now, another sport that I want to talk to is basketball. Till the beginning of this year, Brazil had the guy with more points in the basketball history, Oscar Schmidt. But unfortunately for us Brazilians, LeBron James took his record, and that's it, because Oscar Schmidt is already a retired player. Now let's talk about models, and Brazil definitely had 3 of the best Victoria's Secrets of all time. The most iconic girls: Gisele Bündchen, Adriana Lima, and Alessandra Ambrosio. Extremely gorgeous girls. For me, Alessandra Ambrosio is my favorite one. For me, she's something else. Well, talking about Brazil right now, like the country, well, Brazil is a huge country in terms of territory, and well, in our colonization we received a lot of immigrants from different parts of the world, and that made our culture super rich because you can find different parts of the world, architecture, food in the same country that is my country, Brazil. And well, our food is amazing because we took the best things of the worldwide, you know, food world, and we made it with a Brazilian touch, so it's super nice. I traveled to more than 10 countries, and you know, I know what I'm saying. Brazilian food is amazing. The weather in Brazil is super nice. It's never extreme hot and it's never extreme cold, so you know, the weather will never ruin your plan for the day. Brazilian people are super friendly, easy to chat with, so Brazil is a good place to travel, to meet new people, and yes. Now another topic is hygiene. I don't know about you guys, but for me it's important. And in Brazil, people there, you know, take 2-3 baths per day. So, you know, for me it's an important thing, you know, to be clean. And we Brazilians are super good at it. And well, that's it. You know, I'm really proud to be Brazilian. In our history, we always achieved a lot of things without the investment of other countries. You know, we are an underdeveloped country, and even though we could achieve great things in our history, and yes, I'm really proud to be Brazilian. Vai Brasil!